Family is important. Experiences are important. Memories are important. For my family, just being able to get together is important. My mom and dad have 3 girls, and when we graduated from college, most of us left. One of my sisters got married and moved to Maryland. One of my sisters got married and moved to New Jersey. And my mom and dad, well, they moved about 2 hours south to Quincy. I am the only one left in Lincoln. Getting my family together is difficult. You rarely see all of us in one place. But when we do get together, we like to spend our time sightseeing, shopping, trying foods that we never thought we would, It seems like all we ever do is eat when we're together. My mother likes to teach us to make new things in the kitchen. She also teaches us arts and crafts. We play lots of games together. And we always find time to make sure that the little kid in the family has plenty to do. We also exercise together, which always seems to give us a big laugh. But this story isn't about Christmases. This story is about another memory that my sisters and I were able to create with my mother. This is a story about how this 60-year-old woman convinced these girls to jump out of an airplane without even knowing she did. My mother has always been the adventuresome type. Out of her 3 daughters, I am probably the most like her. But my sisters, they are pretty nervous about anything that requires risk. Never mind that my little sister and her husband just moved to Scotland for 3 years, or that my middle sister has traveled the world doing missionary work. They don't want to leave their lives to chance. My sisters decided that for my mom's 60th birthday, we would first surprise her with all of the girls being together for her birthday in May, which is a far cry from December. And second, all jump out of an airplane together. My mother has jumped out of planes many times, but for the 3 of us, this was going to be a new experience. We made our way down to Hannibal, Missouri, where we hooked up with a program called Rapid Descent. We certainly weren't flying in any kind of jumbo airliner. It was a small plane where we had to go up one at a time with our tandem partner. You might think jumping out of a plane requires a lot of instruction, but the only thing we were required to do was to pay our money, sign on the dotted line, watch a video, and practice the proper flying position. My middle sister spent more time praying that it would go well than we all spent doing the proper practice. My youngest sister went first. I had offered, but they were worried that if someone besides them went first, they would chicken out and decide not to do it. Jill had to get on her jumpsuit. They only had 2 sizes available, small and large. The man who was flying tandem with us would help put on the parachute, and then we got to meet with the man who was going to be filming us as we went. When you walked to the plane, you got to practice how it would be when you actually went out. And then one by one, we would all jump out of the plane and make our landings. Most people, for their landings, had to slide in on their tushes. However, when we got to my landing, I was able to actually stand up and do the kind of landing that the professionals do. When it was my mother's turn to do the jump, because she had jumped so many times, she was able to pull the rope, or pull the chute, as they like to call it. When she was in the air, she was asked to give her tandem partner the signal, and then she actually got to pull on their way down. When it was my turn to jump, I certainly felt like Top Gun. I think I was more excited about the outfit than I was actually jumping out of the plane. The experience was fun. There is nothing like it. You don't feel any kind of free fall when you're actually moving. It doesn't seem like the ground is getting any closer to you at all. It does hurt your ears, like you would if you were in a regular airplane, except that this lasts for 2 minutes. The scariest part is probably not being able to breathe in the first minute and a half or so before you get to pull the chute and you are floating gracefully down to the ground. My son was very, very happy that I had made it down alive. I'm not sure that he was so worried when we were actually going through it, but I got lots of hugs when I finally made it to the ground. When we were finished, we were all happy to say that for my mother's 60th birthday, we jumped out of a plane as successfully as one can. We're all still standing,